My business strategy developed over time. A lot of what I initially started doing, surprisingly, was actually really good strategy. It was built around systems. I didn't want to keep typing up the same things over and over again, so I would develop templates and I would share those templates with other people in my business. I really started focusing on my strategy, getting more advice about how to make my business more efficient so that I wasn't running around in circles doing the same thing over and over again, and also about setting goals so that I knew where I was going. To explain all the technology that I use would take a long time because I've been using it for such a long time, and I basically embrace things that work, and I'll have a go at something, but if it doesn't work, I'll throw it out. The technology is to help me run a one-woman show, basically. So I use things like calendars, for instance, to schedule my meetings and classes that are integrated across my mobile devices. So no matter where I am, I can see where I'm going. I use Dropbox to store a lot of my presentations, so that if anything were to go wrong in my presentation and I needed to draw from my files, I can do it. I've got it all set up on Dropbox. Initially, I used Google Documents quite a lot, and I don't use that as much now. All my social media strategy is to gain business. I have given quotes over direct message on Twitter. I blog so that I can be found on Google. A lot of the media exposure I've had has come from simply people looking for a cyber safety expert in Sydney, and I show up on Google because I know how to use SEO on my website, which I was self-taught. The other sorts of social media that I've found quite successful are YouTube, which I class as a social media. I've got how-to videos up there. Some of those I've had a lot of success with.
Go to the pencil and click Edit Privacy. These are set default to public. So what you want to do is set them to only me.
And that gives me exposure as well as placing me in an area that gives me credibility and trust from people that see me. So it's video, it's blogs, it's using the cloud. I use the cloud quite a lot. And things like webinars. I get employed to give webinars, so that means that I don't have to travel long distances, neither do the people that go to those webinars. And it gives the people running them a lot more flexibility. I get a lot of hits on my website from Facebook, so I cross-promote my blogs on Facebook. My blogs give people free information so they can do things themselves, but also adds to getting people aware that I'm trustworthy and that I have a certain expertise.